everybody in Max Squad? Welcome back to a camera test video. This is going to be a test of the Moto G Power. The rear camera in this device, well, it has several of them, but the primary lens is the 16 megapixel wide angle lens. And from what it looks like here in the viewfinder, it's not too bad. Let me know what you think of the audio quality that the microphones are picking up here. Picking up some pretty good detail as far as video goes. Very accurate colors. Can't get mad about that. Let me go ahead and do a zoom test here. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. And keep in mind here, I didn't say it, but I got the electronic image stabilization off, and it's still pretty stable here. So let me go ahead and switch over to the 116-degree wide angle camera. Alright, so Max Squad, this is the ultra wide camera of the Moto G Power. Now this is an 8 megapixel lens. It's not going to be as high as quality as 16 megapixel, obviously, but you do get more in the viewfinder here. Do get more video, of course, more scenery, and the quality actually looks pretty good. Now you do have EIS for this camera mode as well, but you know, I prefer not to use it because it makes the video look all it's like a little bit of, it's like almost motion blur reduction as opposed to stabilization. But do a max zoom for this. Can't go too far with the ultra wide, but you know, that's an example of it right there. So let me go ahead and switch over to the macro lens. So what's going on, everybody in Max Squad? So let me see if I can give you an example of what the macro lens is capable of. So basically, you get up to a close to a subject and you can focus in pretty well or pretty close. It's a bit windy out here, so it's not the most fair for the camera. Hopefully you can pick up that detail there. And mind you, I'm pretty close to this, I want to say flower, but I don't know exactly what it is. Probably just a weed. But that's an example of the macro lens there as far as video goes. So you can use the 16 megapixel standard camera, the 8 megapixel camera, or the macro lens to record video. And for the macro lens purposes, is to get close up to a subject and still have a good amount of detail that you can display in a video here. So yeah, this camera is pretty good. The triple camera system on the back is pretty good. Not sure if it's going to be better than the Moto G, but can't really get too upset about that. So let me just go ahead and show you guys some photos, and then we're going to switch around to the front. So my squad, I did say I was going to switch around to the front, but now what I'm doing is showing you the 4K sample of the Moto G Power here. And just to give you a fair, just to give you a roundup of the specs here: 16 megapixel standard lens, 8 megapixel wide angle or ultra wide angle, and the micro lens is 2 megapixels, I believe. So definitely some pretty good specs. A lot more cameras, or a few more cameras than you got last year with the G Power. But this is 4K footage here. What do you think of the video quality here? Does it look pretty good? Does the audio sound pretty stable? Let me know in the comment section. Let me go ahead and do a zoom test for you. And you notice how stable this video is for it not to have OIS. I could be mistaken. It may have OIS, but I doubt it. So now we're going to actually show you some photos, and then we're going to switch to the front-facing video. So what's going on, Max Squad? Welcome to the front-facing video test or camera test of the Moto G Power. Now, this camera has a 16 megapixel camera in the front. Now, it has these, I think it's called quad pixels, where it crops the image down to a 4 megapixel image. And I gotta be honest with you, it looks pretty good. I like the way the image quality comes out. Very good detail. Probably the best front-facing camera that I have in the lineup right now. Better than the LG, of course. But let me know what you think of the video quality here of this camera. To me, it looks pretty good. Let me see if I can get some light. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Does the audio quality sound decent? Yeah. Do this here. And right now, it's at a resolution of 1080p. So yeah, it looks pretty good, right? So that's the front-facing camera of the Moto G Power. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw in some B-roll of selfies that I took with the device. And now, what can I say about selfies? Now, the selfies come out really good. It crops the image down to a 4 megapixel image, being that it's a 16 megapixel sensor. Now, you do have the option to just use the full-out 16 megapixel camera, but it's not recommended. These images come out really good. As you can see, my beard hairs on my face, you get them in detail. As far as taking a nice selfie photo, this camera is perfect for that. Now, it's not the perfect camera, don't get me wrong for that. You know, when it comes to overexposure, things like that, yeah, it's gonna have an issue with that. But yeah, what can you really complain about when you got a $250 smartphone here? The cameras on it are really, really good. Be happy with what you have, right? I guess. So, my squad, if you like videos like this here, let me know in the comment section below. Should I make more detailed camera reviews? Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Like this video, of course. That does help the channel grow. But the most important thing I need you to do is share this video with your friends and family and let them know that not all Android cameras suck, especially this one. But until then, my name is Max Rock. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day, y'all. Deuces.